Hello, my friend. Welcome to the best assassin build in Westeros. Tailored by Cersei herself. Ain't no joke, peasants. With this build, you barbecue the Kraken, you shame the whales at Drogon, you get your battles winning all the altar timers, and more important, you make Cersei proud, peasants. And all of this can be done with a free-to-play account, because me in 4 months progression free-to-play, I managed to make this build. So then you can make it too, bro. Starting with 7-minute mark in the video, I'm gonna show you all build information and how to adapt it for the season content or for the altar timers. I'll recommend for overall content, Kraken, open world Hideouts, Dragon to play mixed build with cutting mutilation and kick, both of them. For constant DPS is the best build in the game. You can win dragons against people way stronger than you. You can always contribute at Kraken speedruns or carry your friends. For the mixed build, you want to look for upper hand but low priority. And then highest priority Skull Bash. Highest priority openly spotted. And mandatory cutting mutilation plus enhanced version. And mandatory tunic kick enhanced. After that, you can go for stacking poison. You go Twin Axe Artifact and Ruby because of the new caps. Broken Sword lost a lot of value. The Ruby passive critical chance against Blood Boost targets goes over the cap. So you want to play Ruby most of the times, except season. In season, you want to play Broken Sword. Unless your Broken Sword is very high, if it's R6, R7. On the trade tree, you have to adjust yourself depending on your account. With the new hard caps, 60% critical chance and 250 critical damage, you want to stay at 200% critical damage, not more, because in Twin Axe you're going to get 50% more. So this is the thing that you have to adjust yourself in account. I cannot really tell you because it's different depending of what account progression you have. But you want to take all the points in attack, boss damage, and then flex some points depending of the account critical chance and critical damage that you have, and put 32 points in the support tree to go for the perk that gives you attack power on dodge. This is very easy to sustain it permanent, and for the perk that gives you cooldown reduction 10%. If you are early game progression or mid game progression, you should not do this because you won't have problems with the caps. You should go fully in the attack trade tree for critical chance, critical damage. Us in the end game, we need to stay somewhere at 44% critical rate and critical damage to not be more than 200%. To not go over the cap, 250 during the Axe. Axe will give you close to 50% more critical damage. On the critical chance, stay either at 44% and use both the Gods Heaven and the critical chance spot, or at 52% and use only one of them. As a main set, you go Brute set, all 6 pieces. I explain many times during my streams why it's the best set in game, and you are actually way more tankier than without using it because of damage reduction buff. Brute as a main set, it has the best damage increasing game out of all sets, and also allows you flexibility in any content in future. As a secondary set, you go for Savant. Champion last value with the new caps. Champion is still very good for early game progression, mid game progression. End game, you use Brute main and secondary set Savant. Split your points between Turning Kick and Cutting Mutilation. Myself, I split 26-29. No point in Poison. The damage over time doesn't scale well in the game. In the combo, go for combo 1, and most of the times in the fights, you attack with combo 1 to sustain the rage. You need to max the first 2 pairs for level 3 and level 6 in the left side for rage sustain and for applying blood boost. If the target is stationary like a Dragon or a Kraken, you can always favor to do combo 2 for damage. Combo 2 is doing way better damage, but of course it's slower and it doesn't generate rage as high as combo 1. For the season build, Infinite and beyond is everything about daze. You want to daze your targets as fast as possible because they have a huge damage reduction. You barely do any damage no matter how strong you are till you daze them, and after you daze them, the game gives you this season a buff of 200% multiplier damage. So the most important thing is to focus on daze. Playing Brute main is very easy to swap to Crusher Research, and then there's one important trait in attack tree that you swap it. 500 copper, you swap to Armor Crusher trait. And then for Infinite, you can keep the same mixed build, but you change the artifacts, go for Broken Sword for cooldown. And then on the active artifacts, here you can play either Twin Axe, either the new artifact. I would recommend to play the new artifact in Infinite only if you have it Refined 4, because the Refined 4 it catches up with Twin Axe. Now to the season 3, you can see now my choices. I would say this is the best option. There is only one flex that you might want to do. In the top left side, there is another critical damage that maybe help you outside Twin Axe. I will say for comfortable finish, stay exactly like this. You can see my score in first day. I can do even better, but I don't want to try it again because in my server I win very easy. 4,380 is a very, very good score for some of my power range. And then in beyond, I have 4 minutes run. You can do even better than this. You always want to look for a template for +1. That means 4 stages before the boss. You want to look for a faster boss. Just the spider, the cat, or if you are very strong, even the elk can die very fast. Also the wilding boss that spawns some wolves. Here you have to do an adjustment that can get you a better time, and that is play ambush enhanced. The ambush has actually a good days, and it's better to play ambush enhanced than focusing on destruction skill or corrode skill, because that extra days that destruction does is not really that good. Is days over time. You want to be very fast if you want to go for a timer, so that doesn't pay off. Because of this, you want to focus fully in Skull Bash, Turning Kick Plus, and replace Cutting Mutilation with Ambush Plus. Remove all the points from Cutting, put all the points in Skull Bash. And another thing that you can make to be more efficient in Beyond is play Fire in the way it's level, replace the Poison with the Fire skill. You can always go outside of the Beyond. It doesn't consume your time. Your time is locked before entering a level. And change for every White's level, change the Poison with the Fire. Then if you have the next level Beast or a Wilding level, change back to Poison to get the Skull Bash for your kick to get rid of the boss fast or Wilding Elites. Now, if you go into altars, timers that you want to one-shot, you have a very good team and you're looking to 1 second kill after reach the target, you have to go either full Skull Bash and kick plus, or to go full Cutting Mutilation with opening spotted. Both versions you have to go with ambush and weaken instead of playing mixed build. In this way you do your ambush and then immediately you do Cutting Mutilation, or ambush and immediately do the kick. To adapt to it is very simple. Put all the points in kick if you are going for altar timer kick build. Then focus on Skull Bash and ambush weaken. If you want to go with Cutting Mutilation, go the other way around. You put all the points in Cutting Mutilation. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to remove the skills from Turning Kick and put them in Cutting Mutilation. Focus opening spotted and the less priority upper hand. And then again ambush weaken. That was it, my friends. You witnessed the best build in universe. Now go there, grind for the gear, and make yourself proud.